What's up, guys? Welcome back to Are You Listening to This? And today we're going to be listening to the new Sightseeing Crew album called Muffled Ears. The world sounds bad quality. And this is an artist you might not know because it's quite an unknown artist. I've actually been like scouring the web for new artists to check out with who got not that much streams, and just looking to see if there is some discoveries here and there. So I've got a couple of artists on my list who are either dropping new stuff or who I'm interested in, and who I might want to make a video of. And this is one of them, Sightseeing Crew. I think he's from the UK, and he released an album today, and it's called Muffled Ears. The world sounds bad quality, and I think he dropped an album before in 2024, which was quite experimental, and then he dropped this today, and it's supposed to be pretty like Geese inspired or Radiohead and King Cruel, and that's exactly my street. So I'm very curious to see what this has to offer. And as I said, it's quite a small artist. And as I said as well, I want to do this more often. I have a couple of artists in mind I want to make videos of. So expect these videos to be more on the channel. And yeah, I think without further ado, we're just going to go straight into it. So it's called, yeah, I'm not going to repeat the name again. It's quite a long name. It's 12 tracks, 45 minutes. I'm excited to see what this has to offer. Another Day in the Uniform was a single. I already listened to that just to see what I could expect. But that was quite nice. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Let me check if I'm still recording. I am. This is still recording as well. Yes, it is. Oh my God, I'm so paranoid that my recording always stops. But yeah, let's get into it. Cover is quite cool. Three eyes. I don't know what this is. No idea. Yeah, okay. Muffled Ears, The World Sounds Bad Quality, Sightseeing Crew, Orchid is the first track. Let's get into the intro. Hell yeah, 127. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, some strings in there, flutes. Some vocals in the back. Damn. Whoa. All right, here we go. Oof. Damn. All right, that sounds very rich and lush. There's all kinds of instruments going on. Violins, flutes, sax, brass, drums, vocals. Very rich. Second track is called Yestermillisecond. Let's see if I'm not on shuffle. No. Yestermillisecond. I have no idea what that means. nice feel. Down. I like that bass as well. With every video I make, I just discover how much I discover more how much I like the bass guitar. So good. I really like those drums as well, man. Yeah. No. Yo.
The vast majority of behavior.
We're into the next Muffled Ears. Feel like we're just gonna go. Ooh, funky. I feel like this is just gonna be one playthrough. Not gonna pause it too much because it seems to be flowing into each other pretty smoothly. I am hearing the vocals, but I have no idea what he's saying. No idea. Oh, that was a pretty funky beginning. What? Yeah. What is that now? Where is that? Violin? I actually really like the instrumentation. There's a lot going on though. There's really a lot going on, but it sounds good. It actually sounds like quite high production value for such a small artist. Like the way how these tracks progress as well. What's he saying? I don't know if I'm supposed to follow the lyrics, but pretty. Another Day in Uniform. This was the single. I heard this. Oof, those crews. Yo. So these tracks are quite short, actually. But there seem to be a little bit longer tracks on the back end of this. Yeah, I already noticed too that the vocals are like more, I don't know if it's meant to be like more like singing or like harmonizing, or if that I'm meant to catch these lyrics, if there is even lyrics. I really like those key chords. Woohoo, the flute. Yes. Yo. Nice guitar solo. I feel like you would play this like one second. Damn, climax. Yeah, I feel like I can imagine myself playing this like in the car, like on the coast, sun is going down. You know, the sky has like a pretty red, purple, pink, yellow, orange color, and you're just coasting past the coast, cruising past the coast. I can imagine myself then listening to something like that. And also feels like in some strange way, it feels like video gamey. I don't know why. That's just an association. After August, part 1. Yeah, I feel like there's a story to be followed, but Muffled Ears, Yestermillisecond. Oof. Yeah, production quality sounds great, man. Jeez. Butcher. Acoustic guitar, we haven't heard that much yet. I would like him to like switch up his singing a little bit, because that's starting to feel like a little bit of the same. And also because I can't really understand it. Because I see it in your eyes when you speak. Going crazy, or sex, whatever it is. Wow, my dude. Ooh. Like that. My dude on the sax went crazy. Firearm. I wouldn't necessarily call this like geesey or King Cruelly. Maybe a bit of Radiohead, I guess, somewhere. It sounds pretty. Yeah, I don't really have a frame of reference or reference I can reference I can refer to. Is that more voices now? Is that a harp? I like the mixing of those drums. Everything has like an own spot in the mix. That's pretty cool. It's like you're there in the studio with the mics everywhere. So much going on musically. So much going on. There's one thing that really stands out is the instrumentation, for sure. You have like these very long guitar solos or these very long like sax solos. You have like these returning features of the harp going down the scale and those keys coming back and forth. There we have a harp again. Ooh, I like this. Is this an outro? Or? Yeah. That was nice. Oof. There's some crowds in the back. I'm gonna pause it real quick. Pause it real quick. I need a minute. Yeah, it's just sounding good so far. It's very grand, very instrumentally, very, yeah, what's the word? It's just very rich, like I said after the first track. There's a lot going on instrumentally. I would like him to like switch it up a bit though, because it's starting to feel like one straight line now. Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's the point. That's all right. But I would like it. Yeah, I would like to switch it up a bit. It's sounding good, but I would like a different sound now. I don't know if we're gonna get that. It sounds like it's gonna be like that same vibe until the end. But that's what I'm craving right now. A little bit of a switch up. Next track is called "Kiss from the Sun" and "Learning to Count." I love flutes as well, dude. I wonder if he played all these instruments himself. Because I believe it's one guy. Oh, yeah. It's like the sax and the guitar are having like a conversation with each other. Ooh. What a weird count. I should have done backup vocals on this. No, I'm joking. Can't sing. Yo. Damn. Doof, 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 doof. Into the next one, Windows. We're kind of flying through this, not gonna lie. And we have some long tracks left though. I swear I'm trying to catch these lyrics. Yeah. It is quite pretty music. I bet this one would sound beautifully live with like quite a big band, guitar, bass, drums, keys, flute, sax. You're gonna need all those things if you're gonna perform this live, that's for sure. Next song, Bonbon. Okay, keep this going. Just these keys for a minute. minute or two. Keep that going. I like this. I could almost understand what he's saying. I really like that piano intro. Would have loved it to be longer though. It also sounds like quite like some movie music, quite cinematic. Oh. Okay. What's going on? Oof. What? Oh, what? Different vibe all of a sudden. Ooh, very different. I like it. Fly away, fly away, fly away. Oof. I like that piano melody. Da, 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 da. I love it. I love it. We could have left out the guitar solo, I think. Yeah, I love that. This is my favorite track. This is my favorite track now. It had it really had some Black Country New Road vibe to it. But we could have left the guitar solo out. You don't have to fill up all the space with guitar solos and sax solos. Just let the instrumental breathe for a bit. Liking what I'm hearing right now. Oof, it's second to last track, I believe. Yeah. I like that this is like a little bit more like groovy. That's the bass making a groove. Doom, 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 doom. And the drums, of course. It's simple. The flute. Yeah, it sounds like we're working up to some like cathartic moment. Pretty. Whoa. Ooh. Second favorite track. Ooh. Oof. It's not done. It's almost done. Yeah, definitely like a cathartic moment. Reprise, last track. Oof. Yeah. Shit, those string sections. And we're done. That was Muffled Ears. The world sounds bad quality. All right. Um, well, I actually pretty like that. It sounds great. It sounds amazing. The production value on this is crazy for such a small artist. I don't know if he, I don't know if he played all these instruments himself or did he get people in to play. I don't know, but it sounds crisp, clean, mixed well. It sounds great. There's a lot going on. It's very rich. Um, it's yeah. Overall, it sounds very very good. I like the strings. I like the piano. I really love the piano. I like the bass. I like the drums. Um, I like the flute when he comes in every now and then. I like how the guitar and the sax were like talking to each other, conversating and like doing their things. Yeah, I love that. At the same time, I think that richness, that muchness, is also kind of a bit of a downside of this thing. I felt like, and especially in the beginning of the album, I felt like uh, it was too much of a straight line, like I already talked about in like the middle. Like there were no ups and no downs and no highs and no lows. It was just pretty much a straight line in my experience. And also, you know, like um, how do I say this? Like silence lives because there is sound, and just like sound lives because there is silence. So those two, they are like yin and yang. They work together. There is no silence without sound, and there is no sound without silence. And you can use that to your advantage, and build those highs and lows and ups and downs using the silence or the quietness of something and then something high, or something loud. That builds like peaks and downs and peaks and downs. And that's what I was missing a bit in the front leg of this album. It felt too much like a straight line. And also, like the richness and the muchness of it, I felt like sometimes it was a bit too much and too rich for me. But those three last tracks had that way more, that dynamic of going up and down all the time and building in like sections of like less sound, so to say, if you will. I like that intro on, I think it was called Bonbon. I don't know if that's supposed to be the French pronunciation of it, but I like that piano intro. Yeah, I really love this. I liked Planets as well. That was groovy. Yeah, just a nice intro. Um, so I like the richness of it, but there it also had like a downside for me. Furthermore, I would have loved to understand what he was singing about. Um, uh, yeah, that's also like a plus. And I mean, like I liked that it was so atmospheric and so like angelic almost how the way he singed. But I would have loved to sometimes be able to catch some words without looking at the lyrics. Um, and I would have loved to for him to explore a bit more of his vocal abilities. But overall, I'm quite happily surprised, to be honest. I liked it. It sounds very good for like a second studio album from such a small artist. Definitely something to look out for in the future. I'm happy I listened to it. That's for sure. Um, there's more videos like this gonna be coming. Um, I'm gonna look out for more artists and just find some music that I like and see if I can react to it. Yeah, so keep looking out for that. Keep your eye out for that in the future, and let me know what you thought of this album in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, check out this former stuff. And yeah, let's just discover new artists together. That's why I made this channel as well, to discover new music and discover new artists. Yeah, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.